What's going on, guys? It's Built here. I have some very exciting news. I also have recently bought a purchase that I think will do fairly well. Look at this new season. Anyways, I now have a creator code. If you guys don't know, my Twitch, it is SRW Built. I have 1.4k followers on there, so I have now applied for the name. Now, obviously, I'm gonna support my homie Clicks. Even that boy don't know who I am, but you guys go ahead and type in that name. There you go. I am now a creator or a Epic Games partner. If you guys would like to help me out, that is completely up to you guys. If not, that is okay. Continue to support your favorite creators. Now, today's purchase was roughly $150, and it is Peterbot's keyboard. If you guys know who Peterbot is, he is a professional pro player who has previously won FNCS 5 times in a row, might I add. Today is the C Series Apex Pro Mini. Now, if you guys can see that, this is the fastest gaming keyboard in the world besides the full size and the TKL Apex Pro, which I used to own, one of the full sized Apex Pros, and unfortunately lost it. So this purchase is obviously going to bring back memories to when I had an Apex Pro, maybe 2.5 years ago. You guys can see the boxes, you know, it's still series. I can't take it out. Okay, it's still series box, whatever the hell that's supposed to mean. Let's go ahead and get this wire out. Today we're gonna be doing we're gonna do some free builds. It comes with a USB Type C. You guys can see that. Just your standard old Type C. You can buy a 10-foot one and it'll work completely. It'll do the same thing. Here's the manual, which we're not gonna need because we know how to read. I hope some of my subscribers know how to read. It'd be very interesting if you guys didn't. I'd be really concerned. To anyone who is graduating of year 2024, you guys have made it through high school. Good job. And I hope you guys the best in your now soon to come adult years. You guys don't know I'm 19, which I think I explained in the last video that I made. So, I don't know what happened. Okay. This keyboard obviously comes in all black from what I've seen most people get. Looks very nice. Sounds very nice. After all, this is a expensive keyboard. It comes with a keycap puller in the back in case you guys want to get some private keycaps. These are, as I'll show you, take it out. You can take your keycaps out. These are not hot swappable, so please do not try and take these actuation Omni points out. You will destroy your keyboard. Unless you know what you're doing and, you know, you just feel like exploring your keyboard a little bit, you can take it apart and do whatever it is you want to do. Now, what we're going to be doing is we're going to be plugging it in and doing maybe some free builds, maybe some 1v1s. And I'll get right back to you guys when it is done. Alrighty, and we are back, ladies and gentlemen. Give me 1 second. The camera has froze for who knows whatever reason. I'm gonna go ahead and get to fixing that real quick. There we go. Here's what the keyboard looks like. This is a really pretty keyboard in person. Of course, you guys can't really tell because of the way the webcam looks, but we're just gonna. Keyboard sounds really good. Now I think you have to have the SteelSeries app installed to, you know, mess with the actuation points. So we're gonna go ahead and do a review on, you know, the keyboard, and it needs an update. The good thing about the SteelSeries, anything relating to SteelSeries, they have a software called SteelSeries.gg. Now, if you guys are not updating your keyboard, you are more likely going to have to experience maybe a little bit of input delay, but this is an Apex Pro Mini with actuation point of 0.5. So if you say you have input delay, I think it might just be a skill issue. I don't know. It is now done updating. Now, you guys can get the via wired or you can get the Bluetooth one. However, I do not recommend Bluetooth because of obvious reasons. Wired is obviously faster. Now, if we go to the settings menu or the actuation, you can now mess with the actuations going down to 0.4 for all of these, or you can go down to 0.1 actuation, which is barely tapping the key, or all the way to 4, which you go all the way down. Now for this, we're going to do 0.1 actuation. What I do wish they did is, obviously, the TKL and the Apex Pro, the full-size keyboard, it had a little adjustable notch on the side where you can go into the settings and do whatever it is you wanted to do. However, this does not have that. Unfortunately, it is a 60% keyboard. That's cool. My mouse and my keyboard both can have the same colors, so I can be matching. That is really cool. We can do SteelSeries Orange. Of course, my mouse only changed to orange, which is unfortunate, and now my B is only changing to orange. We're going to highlight the whole keyboard, and it is now orange. There's a whole bunch of different, I like this one personally, it's just most personal preference. So, what we're going to do is we're now going to get into a creative game and test out if the actuations make a difference in this game. Okay, if you guys know how to turn this off, please tell me how. I don't know how to do this. Now, my players might not be the best because the low rank that I have in this game mode, at least. Hope you guys are having a fantastic day. I hope everything that happened did happen. I hope stuff that didn't happen did not happen. I would never wish that upon my worst enemy. However, I'm playing with you guys. Please do not do anything dumb that you wouldn't do just because you're hanging out with the wrong people. Please be yourself. Coming from experience. I'm going to go ahead and turn my... I'm going to go ahead and mute because I don't want some kid to say something completely out of pocket. Now, in the beginning, this keyboard feels very smooth. Like, I'm barely touching the keyboard and it's actuating, surprisingly. It takes a minute to get used to because, you switch to a different keyboard versus the one that you're just using. So, it's not going to be like the same. Okay, my FPS is really shitty. Now, with this Apex Pro, obviously, you have to adjust. One, you're using different actuation points compared to what you were originally using, and if my FPS can stop, that'd be great. You guys can probably tell that I'm not used to the actuations by me consistently pressing the jump button by accident. My favorite thing about the Apex Pros, at least the series, from my past usage of them is that they aren't a bad keyboard. They don't make players bad, they don't make players good, it's all your skill. Now a keyboard can help people edit faster, you know, like based off the actuation and based off your ping. It's all dependent. And I died. Anyways. Wow. Oh, nice. What am I fighting? You guys obviously have to do a little bit of workaround with this keyboard. I don't understand why this shotgun is still in the game. But it is. It's not my game to say anything. Nice. Hello. Okay. Okay. Where did bro go? That's where he went. So obviously I'm going to be doing a little bit of workarounds with this keyboard since, you know, I don't quite understand how the actuation stuff works. It's not like the old Apex Pro where it was all on a little menu. And my FPS is really fucking horrible right now. For who knows what reason. Guarantee you it's because I have an NVIDIA card. And the NVIDIA cards or AMD cards are really horrible. 5700 and a 6700 GPU is not good. Anyways, enough complaining. If I could actually edit. Where did that take him? Okay. So, I definitely need to figure out how to get the trigger stuff to work. It's a little confusing with this keyboard because they don't give you quite So if we go to the actuation area, actuations, and we do the T, it turns on, you know, obviously the triggers, like the fast trigger and stuff. Let's put it to actuation of 1 because that was the old Apex Pro settings. Now it put all of the keys to the fast trigger or the fast responding, which of course is, you know, you could also do dual actuation for whichever key you want to do. You could do meta bindings, blah blah blah, etc etc. Whatever you guys want to do, it's whatever you guys want to do. Now if we can get some free building, we could do that too. I don't mind doing a little bit of free build with this keyboard. Again, I haven't used a fastest keyboard in a long time, so I have to take a minute to adjust to how the performance is for this keyboard. However, it's going to take a little bit of time before I can actually start, excuse me, before I can start getting half decent. Leave a comment down below what your guys' favorite pro or Twitch streamer is in general, and I'll leave. We don't have to get a weapon, so I'm also using Peterbot's settings, so I have to get used to that. But anyways, the Apex Pro, it's a really crisp keyboard. It's not like there was the Wooting keyboard, and then there was Apex Pro. You know, the Apex Pro is a really good keyboard. It's like, by far, it's not even that expensive unless you get a full-sized Apex Pro, which are normally $200. But if you guys go the cheaper route and maybe get the TKL, then, you know, this keyboard overall just sounds better than any keyboard I've owned before, pretty much, which is really cool. I like the way it sounds. It's not going to be too loud in your friend's ear. It's not going to be too annoying. I also need to see what the fuck is going on with my settings here, so I can turn that off. Turn these two off. By the way, guys, if you turn power saving, your FPS is like automatically better somehow. I don't understand how it works, but it does. I also need to turn this up because, yeah, I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know why my screen looks like this. Hopefully that didn't make the OBS look weird. No, it didn't. Okay. So, whatever, guys. You guys leave a comment what do you play on. If you play on keyboard and mouse, if you play on controller. You know, I'm a little bit of both. I've played keyboard and I've played controller. They're really both fun. It's more personal preference what you want to be. If you want to become a good controller player, if you want to become a good keyboard player, all just, you know, it's all thought, you know. You guys can tell. It is a really good sounding keyboard, but keyboards don't make a good player. It's the player that makes, like, you know, it's you who becomes better. Of course, you know. This is only my third day on Peterbot's since I don't quite move my mouse enough. I don't know why my sleeve isn't on properly, but I don't move my mouse enough as he does because my desk, and you know, it creaks, as you guys can probably hear, and I don't want that to be being caught. Like, it shakes bad. It's not the stablest desk I've had, but anyways, that's going to conclude today's video. I'm sorry I'm really bad at building today for some reason. I did just get off of work not even an hour ago to make this video to give you guys the news and the keyboard. I will be letting you guys know what further on is going on, whether I'm making content on Twitch, whether I'm going to start making content on YouTube, whatever it is. And yeah, I'll see you guys all in the next video. Later.